Good morning or good afternoon, guys. Depending on when you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day and that you're excited about the lesson that we're going to do today. Is on figurative language and what that does in writing and what it can do to help bring the reader into a story. It is a technique used by authors to bring something to life, something that may not be familiar to you as a reader, or anything else that just may be needs a little bit more emphasis to help really tell that story. It can be an exaggeration, it can be a comparison, or it can flat out just make something mean something other than what it literally means. So literal is exactly what somebody's trying to say. Figurative is now we're trying to give it a little bit of different meaning or a little bit of extra life. Why do we use figurative language? It is exactly what we just talked about. Some of the reasons it makes the story more relatable. It's the author may be talking about something, a time, and piece of equipment, anything that you may not be familiar with, or I may not be familiar with. And if they use comparisons or something like that in their story, personification, hyper anything, it can really make you understand what they're trying to say, maybe a little bit easier than what was originally meant. It can help make the story more visual. It can really make the story pop for somebody. So if you're reading about little Susie, and Susie walks outside, and the story goes, Susie walked outside. It was hot. She sweated. Okay, that's not really exciting. But if you talked about Susie walked outside and it was hotter than the sun. Sweat rolled down her back like a river. You fairly quickly have an image of how hot it might be. And she's probably in Houston, the way it's been here recently. So that it really helps put a picture in your mind. I've talked to you guys before about how when I read books, I don't see what's around me. I'm actually in the story. I just have that kind of imagination. And especially when I have a good author that can really bring me into the story, they'll do that. Authors are more likely to engage their readers. Let's be truthful. Authors are in the business of telling a story, yes, but also selling books. So if they can really engage with their readers and draw them into the story, they're going to sell future books. And that's going to make them more money. So it behooves them. It gives them great motivation to bring you into the story. And it can make the author's argument more relevant, convincing, depending on what they're trying to pass on. So types of figurative language. Personification. It gives a non-human qualities. Something like lightning danced across the sky. Of course, lightning doesn't dance, but if I sat there, when I say that, you can see the sprinkles of lightning going across the sky that we tend to have here in Houston. Metaphor compares two distinct objects. It does not use as or like. The snow is a excuse me. The snow is a white blanket. Um, her hair was a flowing river. Something like that. Two totally different things brought together and compared. Simile is very similar. Uh, he ran as fast as a cheetah. As is in there, her hair is white like snow. Simile, as or like. Hyperbole. This is something that you say when you're really trying to emphasize whatever point you're trying to make. Uh, I'm so hungry, I could die. I'm so full I could explode. Something like that. Not really going to happen, not a possibility, but it emphasizes that you're really hungry or you're really full or whatever the case may be. Next one, repetition. Seriously? Seriously? If I said that to you, or you said that to me, or you said it to your friends, you would know that you were kind of taken aback by whatever somebody just said or did. It really tries to express that uh, point that they're talking about. You see it a lot in poems, but you do see it in stories as well. Alliteration. This is the fun one. This is the one that you guys have the biggest uh, difficulty with. Repetition of initial sounds. Sally saw seashells down by the seashore. Okay, that one's an easy one. But a lot of the times you only need two or three in a single sentence. Sometimes you'll have two totally different sounds. You might have an H sound and a W sound, or an M sound and an O sound, and have doubles, and it's both examples of alliteration. Onomatopoeia. This one's the easy one. You guys learned this a long time ago. Don't really need to go over it. Splish splash as it is on there. Bang pow. Um, Anything like that. It doesn't have to be an actual word. Psst can be spelled out. PSSST. That's an onomatopoeia. Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you guys to log into your Canvas. I have a quizzes loaded up on there. It's going to be a little bit of a assessment to see how you guys are feeling on this, and then we will go from there. Okay? All right. Hope you guys have a great day, and bye.